What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 15, but more importantly, the USB-C on the iPhone 15. You've probably seen countless videos now of unboxings and camera reviews and speed tests. I'm guilty of them myself, but this is the biggest thing to happen to iPhone in a long time. And let me tell you why. Because we all probably have a ton of cables laying around. Like this. This one has two USBs, it has USB-C, it has HDMI, it has SD, it has micro SD, and then another USB-C. Keyword USB-C. These are my AirPods. I wasn't able to charge them with my iPhone, but now, lightning to USB-C, I can. I plug this into this, I plug this into my phone, and if you guys listen, it charges. So now I don't have to worry about running out of juice. If I have juice on my phone, I don't need an external battery pack. I just need this cable, which I had anyway. And I'm sure a lot of you do because we had to have so many cables. Dongles for Macs, dongles for iPads, dongles for iPhone. A lot of times I would buy one. I wouldn't get them for the iPhone because iPad and my Mac had USB-C. So I have this USB-C, I have this USB-C. This has HDMI, USB, Type A, and USB-C, and this one reads SD cards. And I'm going to show you guys how all this works today because I thought it was pretty cool how it all comes together. So now this one, I can plug this directly into my phone. I don't need any additional adapters. And now I can actually power this Yeti microphone on my iPhone with literally just the cables I've had in the house. So now we have the USB, which came with the Yeti. I plug it in, and check this out, guys. The light is on, and all I need to do is go to any application that would require a microphone. We can see it has, I don't know if you can see it up top there. Try this camera. On the very, very top, you can see that blue little microphone. And all I need to do now is hit record. I'll turn the gain down a little bit. And now I'm recording on my Yeti on my iPhone. So this is gonna take audio to the next level. I may have to dial it in a little bit. I don't know what the settings sound like on here yet, but I can, the gain is right on the back. So if you think it's too loud, you can always dial it down. You can try it again. I have a mount for this, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you what this sounds like. So that's one thing you can do. It's plug and play, good to go. So we'll go ahead and stop that recording. What else can you do with this? Because this is cool. We can now power Yeti microphones on our iPhones with literally just the cables we have in the house. What else can you do? So let's plug in this. Does it work with dongles? This actually didn't even work with my MacBook. This was a cheap one on Amazon. I think it was like 10 bucks. So we'll plug this in. Hopefully the phone doesn't catch fire. And now we're going to go ahead and try to plug it back in. Let's try to power the Yeti microphone through this. So I'm going to get that cable again, and we're just going to see if the light turns on. So now if we're running a USB dock on the iPhone, could I still power this Yeti microphone? Let's find out. Does it turn on with this dock? You guys, we have light. We have light. Okay, we got to try it out. Does this work through the dock? Testing. Take 2, is the Yeti microphone working through this USB hub, then plugged into USB on the Yeti microphone? We have testing. I think it's working. I think it's working, you guys. This is incredible. Okay, and this is why I feel like the USB has been the biggest game changer to iPhone since forever. All right, guys, so it works with the microphone. It works with the hub. What can it do with an SD card? I'll show you guys because I didn't know you could do this. I think again, another dongle would have worked, but you probably have this one laying around. So now if you have a camera, you can go ahead and get an SD card, plug it in, and let me show you. We're back. I had to go get an SSD card out of my camera. So we plug this in, and now, because it's USB-C, we plug it into the iPhone. And what does this do? Does it work? Well, what we gotta do here is we go to Files, and we go to Locations. We can see we now have Untitled on here, and that is my camera. So we click that, and now I can see everything that's on my camera. So now I can open this up, my Canon files, scroll to the bottom, the most recent one I took, and look at this. Oh, hey guys, funny seeing you here. So yeah, this pulls up on your phone just like it would on your computer. You can now review and see all of your SSD files through USB-C. And that's pretty cool, because before I couldn't do that. So again, another reason why USB-C, with everything we have already, is much better on the iPhone 15. But what else can it do? I'll show you. If you have a USB-C monitor like this one, you can also take that USB-C and plug it into your iPhone. Now, we can go ahead and select yes. It's going to go ahead and start charging, which is great. So if we wanted to dock this, we could dock our iPhone. We now have our YouTube pulled up. We can see that the dongle is accessible. We are charging. And if I flip this into full screen, it's going to go full screen on my monitor. And we can now watch the full video of YouTube through the speakers on my computer. But what if you want to game full screen on your phone with a controller? Can you do that? Let's find out. In our settings, we're gonna wait and see if this controller pops up. And it did. So we will now click that. And we have a solid connection. Maybe. There it goes. All right, we are now connected. All right, guys, let's go back to the game and see if we can play full screen on this, which it looks like we can. Just to show you guys what it looks like handheld, I have it like this now, and I'm able to control it right here. And we're able to do everything we need to do right now. All right, guys, so we are back with the controller. As you can see, we are now moving with the controller. Yeah, so as you guys can see, this works flawlessly on iPhone 15 with the USB-C, which I think is a game changer because now you can plug it into your monitor without any additional cables, and it's just super cool. All right, guys, back at the desk. So we've looked at quite a few reasons why the USB-C iPhone 15 is a game changer in the realm of iPhone, just because of that transition from Lightning to USB-C. Like, what's not to like about it? We can take an SSD just like this and plug it in, and now we have complete and total access to this SSD. Let's take a look. We can now see Samsung T7 has popped up as an option. If I want to run my camera footage, I can shoot ProRes right to this SSD, which I think is incredible. So yeah, really everything just now works better because of USB-C, and that's why I feel this year's update is a significant update in terms of iPhone, just because we now finally get USB-C, and that lets us do so much more with cables and items and objects that we might already have. So that wraps up the video, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and give me a subscribe. Thanks so much. See ya.